Look at those sunflowers. I think they're dead.
They are indeed. That's why we're here today. I want you to help me pull up the plants that are dead.
It's a little sad.
It is. But I'll let you in on a gardener's secret. We can get new life from these sunflowers, even though they have died.
What? How?
See these seeds? I'll save them until next year. Then I'll plant them again, and new flowers will bloom from these dead ones.
That's amazing.
Sunflowers are amazing. And they are good reminders that God plans for new life, Jaden. An even better reminder is in the Bible. It's in the Gospel of John. Jesus had died, and his body had been placed in a tomb inside the garden. 3 days after Jesus' body was put in the tomb, Mary Magdalene, one of Jesus' friends, walked through the garden to the tomb. She stopped, surprised to see that the large stone in front of the entrance to the tomb had been rolled away. She was afraid something had happened to Jesus' body, so she ran to Peter and John. "The stone has been moved away from the tomb. I'm afraid someone took Jesus." John and Peter immediately ran to the tomb. Peter looked through the tomb's opening and saw that it was empty except for some linen cloth. Jesus was not there. John and Peter did not understand what had happened. They left the tomb and went back to where they were staying. Mary Magdalene stayed in the garden. She stood by the tomb, crying. She looked through the opening to see inside. Another surprise! She saw 2 angels sitting where Jesus' body had been. "Woman, why are you crying?" asked the angels. "Someone has taken Jesus away, and I don't know where they've put him." As soon as she said this, she turned around and saw a man standing behind her. She thought he was the gardener. "Why are you crying?" asked the man. "Who are you looking for?" Mary replied, "Did you take Jesus' body away? Where have you put him? I want to go get him." Then the man said to her, "Mary." The man was not the gardener. The man was Jesus. "Teacher!" Mary Magdalene exclaimed. "Go to my friends and tell them that I am alive," said Jesus. Mary Magdalene ran through the garden all the way back to Jesus' friends. "I have seen Jesus," she told them.
Jesus is what is truly amazing. He died and was buried, but God gave Jesus new life. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection shows us God's love. John 3:16 tells us that God so loved the world that he gave his only son so that everyone who believes in him won't perish but have eternal life.
I know that verse. I learned it at church.
It's a good verse to remember, Jaden. Many people think of this verse on Easter Sunday. It's a verse that helps us remember God's great love for us.